Like I'm pretending to be Mark. I don't know, but I'm like a Diet Coke Mark.
Diet
You know?
Coke,
Is
Mark.
that a thing? I don't know. All
Yeah.
right. We are live, and we're throwing this recipe for success into the oven, letting it warm up for a minute. Let's minute to win it. Who wants to take the wheel? Like Mark. Boom.
Minute to win it. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, boys and girls. Let us know what you're picking up, what you're reading. We're going to tell you what we've been picking up and reading. Let us know if there's anything that we should be getting. But yeah, it's always a good vibe on Wednesdays. My favorite day of the week, TGIW. Thank God it's Wednesday.
Oof.
And we got football season kicking off tomorrow for you sports fans. So
Yes.
I'm
So
looking forward to that. So heck yeah,
So excited.
it's a good time to be a nerd. It's a good time to be a human being. Hopefully you're being a good one. And
Is that
Halloween right around the corner, spooky season. I'm already getting it kicked off with watching Halloween. Gonna probably watch Trick or Treat sometime this weekend. So
Ooh.
Are you going to watch all the Halloween movies?
right now I've only seen 1, 2, and then I skipped 3 and watched 4. That's all I've watched this season.
I'm going to watch Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Heck yeah.
I think I'm going to watch those. I've never
Classic.
watched those, and the absurdity intrigues me. I want to watch that.
There's a cartoon series too.
I know. What a crazy, absurd idea that is.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, man.
see this tomato right here? Yeah. What if it was like evil? Like, what do you mean? How is it evil? It's like, oh, make a show about it. Deal with it. Like, okay.
You know, we better put on our thinking caps too for October and September, really, for like the scary tacular topics that we can bring on, because I'm all about it. And I'll probably make like a cool background and stuff. I'll switch it up here coming up. But I guess we should open the show. Nicely done. That was fantastic, Mark. Well done.
Thank you.
But without further ado, the best drum roll a guy can do on this poor glass desk that I will be replacing soon. Hey everybody, it's a comic book look at your boy John on Demand, aka Looking So Fresh, and the Starfighter Comics t-shirt. Shout out to Starfighter Comics, thank you for the gear. Live from Sioux City, Iowa, just an hour south here. Definitely check them out, you guys. They're great guys. Shout out to Justin and Kevin. Yep, just looking super fly and loose. And I have another t-shirt too from them that I'll be rocking later on. So definitely just so thankful for such a cool community here. But long over-winded introduction here. So up next, joined by co-host extraordinaire, brother from another mother, great from another state, Mark, aka Bacon and Boarding Bad Boy, straight from Tennessee. And of course, you guys still new, even though he says he's not, but the new hot rod on the comic book lot. Sam is in the building. Noleman12, if you're on the TikToks and want to tune in to that viral comic review channel of his. But we are a comic book look collectively, sponsored by Rainbow Comics. So if you are in the Sioux Falls area, stop by and say howdy, preferably Wednesday through Saturday, because that's when Sam and I are working. Otherwise, if you're in the Lincoln, Nebraska area, stop by and say hi to Taylor and team too. Help you out with your comic book needs. How the heck are you guys today?
Always good.
Doing well. Doing well.
Oh. It's Comic Book Wednesday, and yeah, we all worked today for sure. Mark worked as a customer on the comic book side of things, but you know, it's the active decision making. Mark, did you work today at other job?
I did.
Awesome. Slinging the drinks and being
Slinging
awesome.
it.
That's
Intense.
right. Boom, boom, boom. That's awesome. And I'm still on the prowl for those Halloween cups. But
Same.
Yep, same. So I'm on a mission. But yes, new Comic Book Wednesday, you guys. This is a really radical week. It was one of those where you like keep looking at the wall, like I should try that. I should try that. You know, and it was just real different. Casey and I talked about it on Rainbow Live, and there was like stuff I was setting aside for. Chad was tuning in, you know, so I was setting aside books for him, and I set one aside for myself. Like every time I do Rainbow Live, I sell myself a book. It's so dumb and crazy, and I love it. And it's just like, oh man. So it's just the funniest thing that I'm just like, yeah, I should try that. Good recommendation myself. Yeah. But enough about me. You notice I am not in my usual spot on the screen here, so I'm gonna actually let Sam take the wheel for tonight's main topic, and then we'll talk some books afterwards.
So I guess what my last minute thought is what we could do is a little game that kind of is nameless right now, but maybe we give it a name. Is one of us is tasked to think of a character of comics or, you know, whatever they're thinking. And the two other compatriots, they have to guess like 10 to 15. What do you guys want to do? 10 or 15 questions? maybe 10 to keep it nice and trim.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we have that. They have us to 10 questions, and after those 10 questions, they both have to give a guess to see what character the person was thinking of, and if they get it right, sweet, they get a point. If they don't, then they just don't get a point.
Okay.
So it's all about like how much we can gather within those 10 questions, and it's kind of fun to see if you can like, oh, he's talking about Rocket Raccoon from
Gotcha.
just a few things we asked, that type of thing. So I think Mark should think of a character.
I've got it.
You already got it? Okay. And then Johnny, you give us our first question. What do you think? What should we ask?
All right. Well, the first question, per our conversation before the show, is this character present in comic books?
I'm going to say they are. So it's a title. Could be I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. It could be a group.
Could be a group.
Yes. In comics.
Is it from the Big Two?
Yes.
Okay. That's 2 questions.
Okay.
Johnny?
All right. Oh, man.
I'm going to give you a huge hint when you get down to the last question.
Okay. Has this group been around for many decades?
Yeah. They've been around, I'd say, roughly 20, 30 years, give or take.
Okay. So they're circa late 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah.
Early 90s, maybe? Okay.
Maybe even before that, actually. I forget how long time has passed.
That doesn't count as my question. That's a clarification. Do they wear matching outfits?
Not really.
Okay. So we have 4.
Oh, goodness. Have they been on the big screen in theaters?
Basically.
Okay. Is there more? Do their characters get spin-off books?
Basically.
That's a lot of.
I don't know if we're getting anywhere, Johnny.
I don't know. All right. We said it was the big 2. If we can just narrow that down, is it Marvel or DC?
DC.
Okay, that changes what I was going to say now.
Okay.
I'm just going to throw a crazy one out there. Is it Doom Patrol?
No.
Okay.
Is it Justice League?
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I get one more question. Okay.
This is the last question, though. Mark has a major hint.
Yes. This isn't the last one, though, is it? This is number 8,
This is the last question I'm giving.
This is the last question. I'll just say they had a book that dropped today.
No. Well, when you say, well, it did. So
okay,
they had a new number 1 today.
A new number 1. Sam, come on.
DC. Wait, hang on.
Oh, why am I? Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Is it a character?
Oh,
is
I know.
it?
I think I know.
I feel like I might be off on this, but are the characters from Justice League International?
Maybe one character might have appeared in Justice League International.
Like, they were main characters, though. Like these are characters that are synonymous with Justice League International.
Not really. Maybe one character might have appeared in there. Roughly.
Okay, that deletes the book I'm thinking of then. So we're gonna give. Since I think Johnny knows, I think I'm gonna guess first to see what I think it is.
Yes. I'm so excited about this that I know this. I'm so proud of myself. If I'm right. If I'm not right, I'll feel like a dork.
Justice Society of America.
No.
Okay.
That was issue 6 today.
I know. I didn't know.
But on Now X, formerly Twitter, there was a lot of buzz about Birds of Prey.
Boom.
Dang it.
Not read it yet, but I did pick it up.
Oh,
I should have known.
But yeah, that's who it was.
yes. Oh, that's a good one, Mark. Wow.
That is a good one. All right, I think Johnny, you go next.
Ooh,
so remember, Mark has 1 point. So we'll see who wins at the end of this.
I'll write this down. Okay. Mark 1. Got it. Okay.
Mark 1. Wasn't that Tony's name?
Wait,
for a
did I get a point since I
comics?
got it right? Or
John got it. But
So okay, 2 points to Mark for being able to do it,
Make the
and 1
10
point for you for naming it. Maybe.
Got it. Okay, that's fine. All right.
Will mean nothing.
Okay. Let me think really quick.
so basically, I get 5 questions, and then the other person will get.
Yeah,
5
like
questions.
both of you get 5 questions.
Yeah. Okay, I am ready.
All right. Is this character of DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Okay.
Has this character ever had their own movie?
No.
Okay.
That's a good question. I had to think about that.
Is this character in Tiger Division?
No.
Okay. I wanted to throw that in there.
Male or female?
Female.
This is always the hard one.
So female Marvel.
I'm gonna do it this way then. My question now. What was the answer to that one, by the way? Was
female.
it a female? Okay. Does this character have red hair?
No.
That actually doesn't narrow it down very much.
No.
Oh, let's see here. Is this character Jean Grey? Oh, you just said no.
Yeah.
Never mind. I take that back.
Mhm.
Reverse. Is this character Jubilee?
It is.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Oh my god.
How did you? What?
Jeez, Mark.
Mark gets like 100 points. Wow.
I think. Yeah.
How
okay.
did you do that? That's
I don't know,
fantastic.
man.
Mark gets 1 point, and then wait.
I
you
don't
guys
get
wanna
a
reverse
point.
that maybe. Like if you name it, it's 2. If you got someone to name it, it's 1.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe
So
I'm
Mark
just,
has 3 points and I have 1.
yes.
Okay. Or
We'll just
2.
keep giving Mark points. Basically, what this is.
Yeah. Jeez, Mark. Wow,
Mhm.
that's okay. I thought this would be like dumb, but
All right, I have the character.
is it Marvel or DC?
It is a DC character.
Is the character male or female?
It is male.
I know what I want to ask just because I'm snarky, but I'm not going to. Okay.
Hey, it's not that. That's a fair one. Like
Yeah.
it's a free one. It's
Fair.
not that.
So it's a DC male character. Okay.
Mhm.
I think I was going to ask the same question.
Yeah. I just want to ask it anyways for entertainment value.
It's not that. Just know.
You don't even know what I'm going to ask.
I know.
What am I
you're
going to
gonna do.
ask? What am I going to ask?
You're gonna ask Mr. Borg.
No.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah,
No. Is it hate bit?
dude. It should have been 8-bit.
I had
Right.
to. I'm sorry.
8-bit is amazing.
I'm
He's the best character.
sorry. Wasted
only-
question, but I'm taking it for the team.
All right, so what's that
I had
question?
to
for you
know,
guys?
Mark.
3? Is that 3 or 4?
That was 3,
Okay.
I think.
All right, is it my go?
Yeah.
Is it Arrow or Green Arrow?
It is not.
Hero or villain?
Good question.
He's a hero.
Is he though? Is he Sam?
Is
You got a
it-
little
He's
shit.
most of the time a hero.
That
That shouldn't dissuade you, though. He's mostly a hero.
Okay.
Like, he's just a jerk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of a jerky DC character. Aquaman?
If you were gonna get it, I was me. So no, it's not Aquaman.
Is it Red Hood?
It's not Red Hood.
Yes.
Dick.
Is it Damian Wayne?
It is not Damian Wayne.
Let's see. Tim Drake's too nice. Does this person have their own solo book?
Has had their own solo book.
So not active. Okay. But still,
Oh,
like literally everyone and their mom has one.
Hmm.
Yeah. And he's a jerk.
so it can't be Flash.
I would
They do
describe
have
him
their
as
own-
kind of bullish, is what I would say.
Bullish?
Yeah.
Is it Hal Jordan, Green Lantern?
It is not. That is number 10.
Oh no.
I'll give you a hint. This character is getting superseded by their sidekick or their compatriot right now. Their character that was supposedly the side adventures of this character is now the more popular version. And that character has a book right now. I'm gonna put my hands down.
Yeah, I mean, you can keep doing that. No, it's fine. That's kind of awesome.
Just me going like,
Oh, man,
I'm blanking, man. I give up.
shoot any character.
This is tough because there's a few sidekicks, in my opinion, that are stealing the light. Like Jonathan Kent right now, in my opinion, is a little more exciting than Clark Kent. But
Is that
Clark's
your
not
answer?
no, I'm just guessing.
Okay.
I'm just thinking out loud.
Is that your final answer?
No. I mean, Batman is a jerk sometimes, but I mean that would be too easy. And if it's Batman, I'm gonna be so sad. But I don't think it is. Flash. I don't think that the sidekicks are doing anything though. That's that big. And there's no active title right now.
It depends on what Flash you're talking about.
Yeah, there's too many. It's stupid. Sam, why you gotta do this?
It's not that hard. Like I don't know how many more hints I'm giving away with like giving.
You should give one more hint.
Yeah.
Okay, they fly.
If it's Superman, I'm gonna be so pissed.
It's not Superman.
Okay,
Is that your
wasn't
guess?
a question. That was a statement.
It's a male who's a jerk who can fly,
Yeah,
but it's not Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. It's not Superman.
I didn't think this was this deep.
This is incredibly deep. Wow.
A very convoluted history. The origin has changed like many times.
Can't be Hawkman because he has no ongoing.
Well done.
It is Hawkman.
Yeah.
Holy
Okay.
crap, Mark. Wow. Mark gets 20 points. All
It's
right.
Hawkman. I
Lot of
kind of
good
perceive him
setup.
as kind of a jerk. He's kind of bullish. He's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
That's why
So like Hawk Girl has her own series.
yeah, like Hawk has
Yeah.
her own.
I
and-
see.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So Mark gets 1 point. I get 2.
Yeah, you get too many. Okay.
All right,
John's
back
not
to
good.
back to Mark for his character.
All right, I've got it.
Okay. Is this character of Marvel or DC?
DC.
Okay.
Oh god. Hero or villain?
We'll say anti-hero.
Oh crap. I could go down so many rabbit holes here.
Is this Jason Todd?
No.
Okay, I just wanted
Is
to
it Lex
try it.
Luthor?
No.
He's not an anti-hero.
Yeah, he is. He's doing what's right.
Is this character does this character use guns?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it no. Yeah. No?
I've
Is
got
it?
a really good hint if y'all don't make it to the end. I'll give you a
Okay.
really good hint.
Is it God, I don't know. Is it Oh man.
I was fun with it while I gotta keep my hand up.
With the guns thing though. Deathstroke?
Good guess, but no.
Okay.
That is okay. Are they related to Deathstroke?
Ooh.
Not that I know of. I don't believe so.
Everyone's
Okay.
related to Deathstroke. Oh, is it my turn already?
Yes. That was my question.
Who's the other one? Deadshot from Suicide Squad?
Not Deadshot.
Okay. I'm trying to think guns.
Hero.
Captain Cold, Mr. Freeze.
Is this character been on a DC show?
Not a show.
So there's been a movie. Okay.
Okay. A gun?
A gun.
Y'all gonna kick yourself if you don't get
Yeah,
it.
like, all right.
I'm so sad right
What's the
now.
last question?
It's on me. Oh my god. Let's see. What's the best identifier? Oh, male or female?
Male.
Male. Okay. You probably said he earlier, maybe.
Um,
No.
who was this character?
Who is this person, Sam?
Well, I had an idea of who it was, but then now now that they weren't on a show, I'm kind of trying to
Actually,
think
I
about it.
apologize. They've been on show, yes.
Show,
I just
yes, and
realized.
movie.
Show and movie, yes. I just realized, yeah, there was a show.
And so it's a boy. Is it? That's no. You wouldn't think. You're not going to choose that as your character.
Not Arsenal.
Or what's the hint? Yeah, what's the hint before I start?
All right,
naming
this will
your-
totally give it away. Last
give it-
week, we had a great guest. The Honorable Steve Mallory wore a T-shirt from Comic Book Bears.
Peacemaker.
Oh God.
I was thinking
It
it
is
was
what came out
Vigilante. I was thinking you were going to get Vigilante.
Oh my gosh. Well
I was like,
done.
is it Vigilante? Or then I was thinking Bloodsport, and I was just like,
All
where
good
did
guess. Y'all really were hitting on the
Yeah,
hitting hot with the
and
Suicide Squad.
I thought maybe Rose Wilson. It's like, oh, Rose Wilson, maybe.
And then it hit me. I was like, oh yeah, this guy did have a TV show.
Yeah.
All right, and is it my turn next, or your turn, Johnny? No, it's your turn.
Let's see. Okay, got it.
You have it already. Okay,
I do.
I'll go first. Is this character of the big two?
Yes.
Okay.
Has this character had a movie?
No.
Big Two. No movie.
Is this character consistently in print?
What does that entail? I guess. Like actively.
Always
now?
has a book.
No.
Okay.
Does this character have an ongoing comic book right now?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. Is this character from Alpha Flight?
No.
Okay.
Good.
I had to throw that out
Hero
there.
or villain?
Both.
Okay, so like an anti-hero?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the switches from time to time, whatever
Yeah.
they're feeling. Does this character is this the Punisher? Nope. Is this the Punisher?
No.
Okay.
Is it Deadpool?
No.
Does this character on a team a lot? Like they're a lot. Otherwise, they can be in a solo book, but they're on a team a lot.
Yes.
Is this character Superior Spider-Man?
No.
That was my last guess, I believe.
Okay. I think we're assuming it's Marvel, even though he never said it was Marvel. Is it Marvel?
Yes.
Okay, now we know. All right. Do you have the special hint, or do you want us just to roll?
It's definitely a member of one of my most favorite teams ever times 2.
Is it Bloodhawk?
No.
Okay.
Is it Iron Patriot?
You're in the right neighborhood,
I was thinking X-Men 2099.
and I'll give you
You want to give me another
round.
shot? Okay.
You're in the right neighborhood, Mark.
Dakin?
No.
Okay. Then we've lost.
In the Baron Zemo family. Citizen something, Citizen Z, Citizen V.
Citizen V, I believe. Was
Also in the right neighborhood.
was it Dreamstone or Moonstone, whatever her name is?
Oh,
I don't think I earned to that point though. You gave me multiple
Moonstone
shots.
Slash the poser Miss Marvel on Dark Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Love her.
It's a deep cut.
Love her. Cool. Excellent work.
So I don't think either of us got a point there.
No.
Mark.
No.
I'm gonna give Dark Reign a point though.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Cool.
Let me think of my character. I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna go. I have my character.
Mark, do you want me to go first?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Is it Big Two?
No, it is not.
Oh, girl. Okay.
Not Big Two. Oh my gosh.
Not
man.
Big Two.
Male or female?
It is a male.
Okay.
Is it Sandman?
Not Big Two, right?
Sandman?
Oh, well, it could have been. Yeah.
Sandman.
No, it is not Sandman.
Okay, I'm disappointed.
Is this? Do they have a comic book?
Yeah. They're
Okay,
part of
comic
a
book character.
they're part of a very popular comic book right now. It's
Are
not
you-
ongoing, but it's a very popular comic.
Are
book.
you reading that comic book right now?
No, I am not.
Okay. Hmm.
You guys keeping track of your numbers? I forgot to. Do
I have
it.
no idea. I think we're at 5. I don't know.
No,
I've guessed 2.
so you're at 4 each, I think.
Yeah, so it's male.
No, 4, just 4 then. So I think
Is it someone from Black Hammer?
it is not.
Okay.
Ooh, gosh. Oh, Sam, you're killing me.
Tell you what. Here's what I'll do. They're from an. I'll give you a hint. They are from an Image book.
That's so many though.
They're from an Image, very famous Image book.
Is it someone from Walking Dead?
It is not.
Okay.
Is it Savage Dragon?
It is not.
Is it Spawn?
I think you guys are running up your questions there.
I got one more left.
Yeah. Okay. I think.
Not Spawn.
What's that? It's
Spawn?
not Spawn.
Oh man.
See, Chad's with me. Spawn. So.
Trying to think of who else.
If I give you one hint, you're gonna know exactly. Well, you're gonna have a definitive 2-chancer on getting it right. If I give you one more hint.
This is tough.
Yeah.
I thought I'd change it up.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely did. Oh.
This character has a son. Their son is much more the main character of the story.
Oh, wait. Okay.
If you know, go ahead and guess it.
Is it Invincible's dad?
Who's that?
Omni-Man?
There you go. It's Omni-Man.
S mustache and print.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I went with Omni-Man.
Good choice.
The hint I was gonna do was gonna be like they're currently a participant in the newest Mortal Kombat. Because Omni-Man
That's
is gonna
true.
be
I
in that.
did see that actually.
Mhm.
That blew my mind. Wow.
Him and Homelander.
Yeah. Which is, oh my god.
That's a bit like Superman allegory, too
Yeah.
much of that for me. But
Yeah.
Mark, is there like a fly in your room or something?
No, I was looking around
Okay.
just for like inspiration. I wasn't for sure if I had to do another character.
I mean, we can do another round if you want, or
No.
we can go right to books.
Either.
Let's hit some
either way.
books, man.
Yeah, let's hit some books then.
Um,
But did you guys like that? Was that kind of fun?
That was
like
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
man.
brain
very
teaser?
nicely done. Very nicely done. All right. Top 2 books. Anything that you've picked up recently, new or old. Yeah, this will be completely random, and I'm kind of excited about it. Kind of excited about that too. Do you want me to go first? Sam, are you chomping at the bit to go? Look at you.
I'm just waiting for you. I was just kind of like, what's he doing?
All right.
All
Do
right.
you want me to go?
Yes, you can go.
I can go. All right. First and most foremost, I am beyond excited to try this tonight. This is the bioluminescent variant cover of Poison Ivy. So we'll see just how bioluminescent it is, because I happen to have a huge black light waiting to try it out and light it up, and I'll post a photo and see how it looks. So I'm kind of giddy. Plus, shout out to Poison Ivy. Been a great story so far. I'm a few issues behind, but loving it. So
Do you think Poison Ivy would have a issue with being a comic book character?
I mean, is that a play on words?
No, think about it. Like, comics cuts down trees because it's paper.
Not if it's digital.
Not if it's digital, but like, do you think Poison Ivy would have an issue with the comic
What if
industry?
it's biodegradable?
I just think she would probably not like it in general.
Yeah, probably.
That's deep.
And I just gotta say, this like it's just bright
That's
green
pretty
on the
cool, yeah.
back, and I'm just like,
Very
oh
cool.
my gosh, yeah. No, I'm excited to light this one up. Be good.
I can go next if you want.
Yeah, man.
So this one I've been pretty excited about, and I've talked about it for about a month now ahead of time, kind of waiting for it to release. Which I got, Kill Your Darlings, and I bet Mark was gonna get this one too.
I got the variant cover.
You got the variant? God,
Yeah.
I was so excited for it that I before we even started, I picked up and read it already.
It's good.
It is so good. I loved this. It's very much like it's a first issue, so you're not given anything on like why things are happening, but the things that are happening are really like, you can tell from the first little like couple pages that we're in a world where the girl's trying to run away from some like actual problems. So she goes into what like her fantasy world, and her parents are like, they're dealing with bills, and like the house might go under and stuff like that. And she goes like, hey, do you want to play? Like, with my characters and me, we need more reinforcements for our war, because her story is her imaginary friends and them are all getting ready for a war. And the parent goes like, I can't do that. And then due to that, like, in her imaginary story takes repercussions because she didn't get these reinforcements that in the real world. So the realities are kind of melding together a little bit. And it's really well done. It's like this first issue tells you everything you should need for a first issue to get you to the second one, but not like blow the cap off it yet. They've kept it in the bottle a little bit more to like let you digest and let you think about what's going on with it. And I've been in love with it. I'm like in the 15 minutes ago when I read it, this was a really fun and exciting thing. And I'm glad I came across it one time in an interview, because now I get more excuses to read more Image, and I really loved it.
Do you know, is it going to be an ongoing series or is it a mini series?
It looks to be about a mini.
Okay.
I would say maybe 6, but I'm not 100 on it.
Yeah.
On that, the art is really well done.
Yeah.
They show a difference between like the real world and the fantasy world. Like it's basic stuff, but like real world's kind of gray, kind of muted. Nothing's really great there. It's raining. Like all the stuff to make it feel like, doesn't this kind of suck? Wouldn't want to be in this fantasy world. And the fantasy world's very bright, very colorful. The characters that she's bringing to life have like their own like ways they talk and little like personalities in the 2 seconds you see them. It's very well done. I really liked Kill Your Darlings.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was really good quality. I did not add it to my pull list, but then I saw it on the shelf today, and I think I just flipped through a couple pages. Like, yeah, this looks good. It looks solid. I took it home and read it. Really loved it. So I'm going to be adding that to my pull list for sure.
Boom. Awesome. Mark, what you got?
I got Hunt for the Skinwalker. This is issue number 1 from Boom Studios. Have you read it yet?
No, but that was my other book. So
I heard good things about that. Yeah.
Loved it. So I don't like spoil anything since you haven't read it, but like a skinwalker is like a witch.
Yeah.
This just deals with like just a lot of paranormal and weird stuff. Takes place in Utah, and it's spooky. Very spooky. If you're looking for something spooky and creepy to read for the spooky, creepy season that we're approaching into, I highly recommend this right here.
What are you
so
talking
good.
about?
I had to learn what a skinwalker was today. I had no idea what that meant until someone was like, you don't know what that is? Here, look that up on your computer.
It is a witch, right? Or like some type of
a
paranormal
changeling
thing?
Is what I've been told.
Okay. Yeah, shape-shifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of that goes on.
But yeah, it looks really cool. I might have to
recommend.
I might have to pick it up then. I missed it this week, but like I'm like probably pick up tomorrow or something.
Yeah, man.
Heck yeah.
Right. Johnny, you got your second book there?
I do. This is the consequence of me doing comic book
Yeah.
processing, and so Sam knows what I'm going to show here. This is in preparation for Comics by Night, which P.S. shout out to Comics by Night coming next month, sponsored through Rainbow. It's going to be amazing, and I'm so giddy about it. But with that, being a dedicated journalist of the Marvel Crypt, you have to read all the things, including those that make you raise your eyebrow. Case in point, Captain America and the Wolf story,
Heck
Cap
and
Wolf.
that got the whole run here. So looking forward to that. I have not read the story before. I do not know. I do know, Wolfsbane was in it. Sam mentioned that, and so I was kind of looking through the covers and stuff, and I'm like, I like nods to the different legs of the MCU or Marvel Universe, I guess, not MCU, but appearing in there, and it'll be fun, I think. So we'll see how it goes. I also know that both Sam and John, other manager John, had mentioned the later iteration of this with Sam Wilson, a more recent offering, and so there's possibility I'll check that out maybe in the future. We'll see, but yeah, I couldn't say no to that today. Just seeing a complete run, and just wanting to check it out. So
It is such a fun book. It's probably not the best writ book overall,
Yeah.
but it basically rolls with every idea. It's like if you had a 12-year-old going next to you and you're saying, you're going to co-write this book with me. Everything you say is going to go in this book too. I'm going to find a way. And it's like you're writing it. So Cap is on an adventure. He's going to find J. Jonah Jameson Jr. And then the kid goes, and he turns into a werewolf. It's like, okay, I'll figure out how to get that in there. And he goes, and it's just like, oh, and Wolfsbane's there too. It's like, how was she there? I don't know. It's like, okay, I'll find a way to get that in there.
Yeah.
Cat fights a completely white wolf and becomes the alpha wolf. It's like, Cable's in there too. It's like, why is Cable in here? Because Cable's cool, okay?
Yeah.
And it's like, Wolverine's also there. He's not a wolf. Doesn't matter. Put him in.
Yeah.
It's
He's in every book.
Yeah, and it just really goes to it really just like puts you back in that thought process where it's just like they wanted to put the character in because it's cool, and they think about the other parts later.
Yeah.
And it doesn't read very well as a full like epic because it's better as single issues, but I think it's very fun, classic storyline.
Honorable mention on the Wolverine note. This just made me think of this. Marvel Comics Presents with Wolverine on the cover, but I'm scooping it up for these side stories. Got my boy Ted, Man-Thing, Theodore hanging out there. You guys, I just went through Nebraska, power shopped a lot, and Marvel Comics Presents, I have 3/4 of a short box now of stuff because of little Werewolf by Night story arcs in there, which is super cool. And Man-Thing, and then Ghost Rider has huge presence in there. So it looks like it's just gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of short stories with different characters. So it's kind of like checking in on them kind of thing. And I'm so giddy to read it. So yeah, honorable mention. All right. Anyways, that's enough out of me.
All right, I got to pick my second book here. Let's go. I haven't read it yet, but we're gonna go with. No, we're not gonna go that one. We're gonna go with another book.
I saw that.
Yeah. And instead of talking about Moon Knight for the 10 millionth time, I'm gonna do Fantastic Four 11. This Fantastic Four run by what's his name? I think his name is Ryan North. This has been really fun, and when the run was coming out, he basically went and said this is going to be a no drama, no like silly little nonsense with the family having like struggles story. This is just going to be a fun issue to issue like story where the Fantastic Four deal with an issue, observe it, see what's going on with it, and then solve it. It's very fun. It's like it's kind of classic in a way, but it also like really plays with where the Fantastic Four are at. Like Ben Grimm being very much like losing his kids because spoiler, that was the start of the series, and they'll get him back like within a year because of time travel nonsense. It plays with the more like Reed Richard doesn't just stretch his limbs; he can stretch anything, and it can be weird sometimes. Like he just stretched his eyeball all the way around something so he could get a better look at it, other than just like go around and look at it. It's like, ew, that's really gross. But and then I mean, if you got used to stretching a lot, that'd probably be something you'd do. But it's been a really fun run, and I look forward to doing to reading this one too, because they find ways to put them in a small town, but still have that small town have like big Fantastic Four problems to like fight, which is very interesting to me. So yeah, Fantastic Four 11, check it out.
Awesome.
Cool. And then last for me from Image Comics, I've got Sacrificers. This is issue number 2. Came out free comic book day. Then of course I talked about issue number 1 on here, and I loved issue number 2 as well. It's like each family has to give up a family member as a sacrifice to their overlords, and then the overlords just keep everything at medium, keep your needs met, nobody goes without, nobody has extra. And this is the family members march to like where they're going to go to be sacrificed, but there's a little bit more to it than just that. So if anybody's reading it, I won't spoil it, but still just super duper great comic, great quality. Really loving this series.
Heck yeah.
How many issues are there now? 3?
This is 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Issue 1's phenomenal. This is phenomenal too.
What's the art look like in there?
Let's see if I can find a good page. That's pretty good. Really beautiful.
Oh, that
Nice.
is cool.
Yeah.
That's very pretty. And just the cover looked really interesting. So I was like, what's the art look like inside?
It's more like what the overlords look like right there.
That's cool.
And they have their own story too. Not just the people who are being sacrificed. So really good comic.
Have they divulged? You don't tell us if it has, but have they divulged why they have to be sacrificed yet?
Basically, to the knowledge of the reader, it would be basically just to keep order. Like that's what the overlords require. Is just like I think maybe like a yearly sacrifice, or whenever they show up, they have to select a family member to be sacrificed.
Yeah.
And the first issue is very tear jerking, very plays the heartstrings, very sad.
Nice.
Yeah, hits you in the feels for sure.
Oof.
You're reading that on your lunch break, and you have to go back. It's like, I'm fine. I swear.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Who cut the onions?
It has happened to me before. I picked the wrong book to read on lunch break, and I go like, well, all right, I'm okay. Let's go back.
Off topic. Have you ever read when you weren't working at a comic book shop, have you ever read a comic book that you brought to work and then you were like, oh God, I'd get fired if they knew I was reading this? Didn't have that knowledge going into it, but you're like,
there was one. I read a Red Sonja book.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't think like the whole storyline so far was pretty, like tame, but they get to this creek and Red Sonja, wants to take a bath in that scene. And I was like, oh, okay, we're going to at work. It was pretty funny. It was like, okay. I was like, I did end up showing like one person. It was just like, yeah, I can't show that. I cannot bring this one back to work. And he goes like, can I borrow it? I'm like, no, you can't. I did not expect that out of that book, because that overall that it was just like them doing adventures, killing skeletons and orcs.
Yeah.
And then it was just like one, like I should have expected Dynamite book, but that was definitely one for me.
Yeah.
Johnny, you got one something like that?
Yeah, like I picked up. There's a very 2-issue limited run. It's I don't even know who the publisher is. It's called Dracula in Hell, and it's like bright colored covers, but then everything interior is black and white. But you see everything. It's one of those books. It's very it just comes across as very like, yep, this is everything about the human body that you need to know. P.S. Dracula. And so I just was like, I haven't even read them yet fully, but I have skimmed through them, and I'm just like, holy crap, like this is crazy. So that's definitely one of the more spicy offerings that I guess that I've ever come across in my personal collection. I don't do like tarot or Cave Woman or any of that.
Tarot
stuff. It's just it's not my bag per se, but
But you took
beauties
that
and
to work not knowing, or you just have that?
I just have that. Yeah,
Okay,
at work, you know, I mean, I work at a comic book store now, but even before that, when when Tom and I worked together at a prominent financial institution, it was mainly like Big Two stuff back then, so nothing crazy. But the other one too, Image's Beauty, that I've been getting into. I've read issues 1 and 2, and I have 3, 4, 5, and 6 to read still, and then I have the rest of the run in my pull box. That is gonna have some spicy moments coming up too. So.
Eventually, I'm going to read something called Black Kiss. It's by I think it's by Robert Veitch. I think his name is. The dude is pretty much well known for like doing some like button pushing work. But I heard this one, like as they were talking about all of his stuff, they were showing pages of the ones that they could show, and then all they showed was just the cover of Black Kiss, and it was at Rainbow. So I bought the set. And I'm very intrigued to see what happens, because this person didn't really want to talk about Black Kiss that much. It was like, it was published. How bad could it be? So I probably will be reading that semi soon and see what happens with that one.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Cool. How about this, Mark? Had you ever been reading a book and then someone finds it interesting and then just talks to you for the rest of your shift and you don't get to read your book anymore?
All the time.
Yeah, that was something that happened every day. I was like,
if it's comics though, I'm actually open to that. Like I think not enough people are reading comics, so if somebody's like showing an interest, I find that interesting. I can read my book later. I like those conversations.
That's true. I should be a little bit more positive about that. Like I just happen like every day for me. So it's just like, guys, come on. I've been working with you for like 3 years.
And sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
Let your mind clear. You don't want to talk. Yeah. I get that.
But yeah, that was definitely like other than the Red Sonja book, no, I kept it pretty tame.
Yeah. I had to learn quickly when I started reading Saga not to take that to work, because it's
Saga would be one of those. Yeah, you probably couldn't read Beauty. Yeah. That way.
Yeah.
Cool activity tonight, Sam.
Yeah, I thought it's kind of a fun little thing, little brain teaser, like having to like say everything about the character except the name, and see what people come up with. I like it. Cool. Yeah, like I liked you guys' picks too. It wasn't very obvious. It wasn't like obvious characters.
Except Jubilee. I was like, God, why? No one's gonna get this. I'm so clever. Nope. Is it Jubilee? I'm like, stab.
I mean, I love for 90s X-Men. That's just what went. My mind went there.
Oh man. Dude, that was awesome. Cool. Anything else that you guys wanted to lift up before we wrap it up?
Tighten up.
For Teen Titans?
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
Tennessee Titans.
Represent.
Offshoot, they're kind of becoming my second favorite of mine.
Oh, wow.
Because I really love Derrick Henry.
Yes.
I love that man. But
100%.
But Packer up. How about that instead?
Packers?
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, if you guys haven't picked up your books yet, we encourage you to go on down and go to your local comic shops. Come to Rainbow and go to the Lincoln store as well. Goodbye, Johnny. And and just go pick up some books, because this week was really good. We all brought up some the ones that we personally liked, but I can guarantee if you don't like the ones that we brought up, that there's gonna be one that you do like. And that's the beauty of where we're at right now with comics. There's something for everybody, and it's not just capes if you don't like capes, if it's not horror if you just like horror, and it's not just westerns. How many westerns are there these days? Like I actually am reading a western though; it's very fun. But I guess I'm going to take Johnny's spontaneous leave, as I think we're done. But I don't know how to close the stream, Mark.
I know how to close the show, but now the stream I don't know.
Yeah, the stream, that is interesting. So I think what is happening? All right, so
he's messaged.
Yeah, let's see what happened here.
It just kicked me out, he says.
So I guess until we figure it out, Mark, do you want to do another round of guess the character?
Yeah, we can. Is John coming back on, do you think?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Here to
Oh.
save the day.
Yeah.
The
I just thought we'd do that until like maybe
Yeah.
That was crazy. I was like, what just happened? It just
I was
was
like, I
like,
hope he wasn't mad we were talking football.
it was pissed. I don't know. Like StreamYard was just like, John, you cannot be here for this conversation, and shoved me out. And I'm like, and they're still going, I bet too, which is
yeah.
funny.
I just was like, well,
Yeah.
go get your books.
Yeah,
There's probably some great ones.
yeah. Sorry about that, you guys.
No, it's-
Anyways, was there anything else that you guys wanted to lift up?
No.
We're good?
No.
We're good. Cool. All right. Well, we'll shut it down here, you guys. Really quick, for Rainbow Comics, just wanted to lift up a couple of events coming up. Next Friday, actor Jason Font, the Red Time Force Power Ranger, will be at Rainbow Comics doing autographs and selfies, available for purchase, cash or card. If you have any questions on pricing, you guys just give us a call. Happy to help. And then we have Maria Wolf Lopez, Marvel variant cover artist, and she does covers for other books too, will be swinging through Rainbow Comics Lincoln, Nebraska on Wednesday, the 27th of September, and then Thursday, the 28th of September at our Sioux Falls store. Maria does covers like this cover of Bloodline. I think this was Marvel Women, if I recall. This was Ghost Rider, and then, or this one was Marvel Women, and then this one was Death of Doctor Strange, Elsa Bloodstone one shot. Yep. Yep, she will be on both Rainbow premises, signing and getting to meet you guys, and so that'll be a lot of fun. And then the last thing we wanted to lift up is that we will be at SuperCon, which is the 29th through the 1st. So September 29th through the 1st of October, Friday through Sunday. Stop on by, say howdy to Miss Amanda, representing Rainbow Comics, Pokemon cards for sure, supplies to keep those treasures at the con safe. Yeah. It'll be a rocking and rolling good time. But with that, we are, again, proudly sponsored by Rainbow Comics. If you're in the Sioux Falls area, come say hi to Sam and I Wednesday through Saturday, 42nd Minnesota Avenue. If you're in Lincoln, Nebraska, Taylor and her team will help you out with those comic book needs. Chad, I see you in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. On the socials, I am @ John on Demand. We have @ Tom Stu Divine for Tom. For Mark, we have Mark @ Mark C. Shelton 1. And then on the TikToks, get familiar with Sam and his work @ Nullman12. We'll be back with you guys next week for more crazy content. And you guys know the drill as always. I say, keep it comics for sure. And then I pass it to Mark, who says,
bagging and boarding's never boring.
boom. And then hopefully I don't get kicked out again if we start talking about sports. See you guys.